All right, with us once again is Paul Mahos from New Life Crisis and his daughter Presley. How are you guys?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thank you for coming back because we've had you on before and we had a little technical difficulty. And I said, would you please come back? And you said, sure, why not, right? So, how have you been doing?
I've been doing good.
Good, good. So, yeah, your dad's famous and we like him and he's awesome, right? But we want to talk all about you and we're going to talk about the collaboration on your project. So, tell us about your song, how it came to you, and where it is now.
Well, I was bullied in 3rd grade, and every day I would come home crying. And so my dad and I decided to do a different perspective of the song instead of it coming from a victim. We want to tell people like you shouldn't follow them. You should be a leader, and that you like shouldn't be hurt by them because they're just gonna keep doing it if they see that are upsetting you. And so my dad and I were having fun, and we were messing around with the video, and we were recording with each other, and then we found out how to make the song.
And it worked. And then you recorded it. You actually did a whole recording. You went in, you did a session, recorded it, put the whole thing together. So what is the process like for you, Paul, to be collaborating with Presley? You've worked with a lot of artists before.
Yeah.
What's it like to work with your daughter?
It's beyond anything you could even hope for or imagine as a parent. It's the best thing, and you hope that your kid will want to do it and be inspired by it. And thankfully she is, and because it's something we get to connect on. When she asks me to help her with her math homework, I have no clue.
He's not good at math?
No, terrible at math. But this is really something that we can connect on, and plus, teaching, your child how to be a good human being, which she really, really, truly is, and she's got a wonderful heart, a wonderful sensitivity that she wasn't standing up for herself, because there's a part of it being a kid, somebody's picking on you, you don't want to go back at them and hurt their feelings. So you're internalizing everything, you're taking everything on, but yet she's coming off the bus crying. But the other thing that I didn't want is I didn't want her coming home, and the word bully gets thrown around a lot, and we're living in the world of, PC, and so I thought it was important to take a unique perspective and share that with her. And we were able to discuss it and then use it in terms of, putting lyrics together. And some of the lines are, if you're going to be a bully and a bully's all you'll ever be, then stay away from me. Why you all up in my grill looking like your looks could kill now. You keep saying this and that, threats and words and idle chat now. Hope you please just understand that I'm just trying to be a friend now. So, within the context of the lyrics, she's saying to this person that's picking on her, like, I'm just trying to be a friend, telling you that you're acting like a jerk. And you probably should stop if you want to have people like you. And one of the things that we discussed was the fact that if somebody's bullying you, there might be things going on in their life that you don't understand.
Multiple layers of that.
Right. That they might be in pain, and then taking that out on, somebody that's weaker. I mean, it rolls downhill, as they say, and if they find a weakness or something in you that they feel that they can pick on, they're going to exploit that, and I think she really understands that now. So in terms of getting to collaborate was amazing, and we had such a blast doing it, and we laughed a lot. There were some tears along the way. We laughed, we cried, but we told a good story, and then in the same fashion, it was getting to talk about these things that are going on and pertinent in her life. So now hopefully she sees that if there's something going on in her life, good, bad, or indifferent, she can express it
Doors
that
open.
way.
The doors open.
Yeah.
And that's so important. I always tried to be friends with my children as well, because I knew someday they were going to keep growing up, right? And I have a really good relationship and connection. And your parents really are your first friends, and it's nice that they're there for you, because at least you're able to come off and go to a safe haven and say, you know what, I'm dealing with this. I could use your help. How has it changed your life now that you've done this song? Do you feel a little more empowered by it?
Yeah.
Yeah, big difference?
That happened in 3rd grade, and till this day, I haven't been bullied once because of the song.
Right. Woo! There you go. stood up for yourself, right? And for others too. And I know you're a good role model. Where has the song taken you? Are you going to like be playing it in schools? Like, what's the journey like for you now with this?
Well, we're trying to get my school to play it in like the auditorium so that anyone who's being bullied understands like what you should do to get rid of, like, to stop them.
There you go. And how about your own musical career? You think you're going to follow a little bit in your dad's footsteps? You're going to have a career doing this?
Yeah, I really want to because I think it's really fun because I get to express myself while doing it.
Excellent. Are you writing more lyrics? Any topics come to mind lately?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm like doing a song. I'm trying to write a song about like my expressions and like what I'm doing and just to have fun with it.
And what inspires you? Do you like to travel? Like, what makes you happy? What do you do? How do you live it up?
Well, I always sometimes I use stuff that like my daily life. I use that as some way to write a song, and then I put it all together, and it ends up being just a work of art.
I like it. And that's where inspiration comes from, right? Just doing the day in and day out thing and being relatable. So, and I know you're very relatable. You always have upbeat messages in your works. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know, one of the things, you know, related to the topic is when she was coming home, one of the first things that her mom and I did, and we said, you know, it's the boys are picking on you because they like you. And as we studied that a little bit more, it was actually the wrong message to tell her, because then it starts almost allowing that kind of
Mistreatment, I
attention
guess,
and
right?
mistreatment as affection. And it just, you know, allows that, I would say, abuse to continue, you know, especially when you're telling, you know, they're doing it because they like you. And I realized, you know, that was an eye-opening lesson for me to learn, you know, because that's what you heard your whole life. But doing the reading up on that, it was just an eye-opener. So, but she's got a great future ahead of her. I mean, she did the Christmas song, and that was,
Yes,
she
yeah.
wrote that all from a placemat on the kitchen table, and she picked it up and she started singing about it. And I tell everybody, as the proud dad that I am, she sang it a cappella into my computer. Then when I went to put music around it, I thought I was going to have her re-sing it, and she was completely in key, completely in tune, that I didn't have to do anything to the vocal, and you know, and it's coming from, you know, the mouths of a 10-year-old who's enjoying Christmas that way, you know, and the spirit of it. So it's such a great age, because it's embarking on all these things that are new, all these new feelings, and the joy of it, you know, and then sometimes the pain of it. But she's got a great support group.
Fabulous. And where can people listen to your song? How can we download it? How can people get your music?
Well, it's on YouTube,
Okay.
but I actually don't have the answer. I think my dad.
Well, they're available on. I put them up
Okay.
on CD Baby.
Got it.
So they're available on all the digital downloading sites, iTunes, Amazon, so wherever you want. If you look for Presley Mahos, her stuff is up there, and then anything through, you know, I put all her videos on my New Life Crisis
That's what I'm
website.
saying. And yours, your stuff too.
Yeah,
You
she's
can
gonna-
plug yourself. We love you, but you can do a little. We'll let him have a little plug here, right?
No, she's going to make me look good. You know,
Yes, she
my
does.
career's going to flourish because of her.
Absolutely. And so your stuff, New Life Crisis, also
Yep.
can be found. Thank
Yep,
you guys
yep.
so
Our
much.
pleasure.
Cute
Thank you so
father-daughter
much.
team. You guys are
Thank
lovely.
you.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
for joining us
Thank
again.
you.
Yay, we're living it up right here, right?
Right here, baby.
All right, stay tuned for more. We love bringing you these stories. We hope that they empower you to make a difference in your own life as well as in the lives of others. Thanks for watching Live It Up.